Central, I'm Amy Elizabeth Gerike.
And I'm Caroline Emily Dienes.
Here with your Indian Insights for Wednesday, February 20th, 2013.
Herff Jones representatives will return March 12th during lunch periods and after school until 6, and March 13th during lunch periods only.
Astronomy Club will be sponsoring a field trip to Adler Planetarium on Sunday. Any interested students should see Mr. Bouchong in 9208 for a permission slip and additional information.
As you know, February is Black History Month. Tyler Payne put together a tribute in honor of the African Americans that impacted American history.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Mr. O'Connor.
What is your real name?
Malcolm X.
Is that your legal name?
As far as I'm concerned, it's my legal name.
Have you been to court to establish that
I didn't have to go to court to be called Murphy or Jones or Smith. Excuse me for answering you this way.
50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves. The Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later,
the world's most superb runner makes the others look as if they're walking, as he wins the final and equals the world's record time. This and his later victory in the long jump may well be the athletic performances of the century.
Did you ever hear any stories from your mother's side of the family about Julius Tingman? Your great-great-grandfather, Julius Caesar Tingman, served in the U.S. colored troops during the Civil War.
I'm gonna cry, I can't believe it.
We'll be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
That was great. Stay tuned for more about Black History Month.
Please follow the Guidance Department on Twitter at LCHS_guidance for updates on scheduling, test dates, scholarships, college info, and much, much more.
Representatives from the following institutions of higher learning will be available at Lake Central. February 20th, IUN, February 25th, Ivy Tech, March 5th, Lincoln College, and March 6th, Southern Illinois University and University of St. Francis, Fort Wayne. Interested students should report to the high school guidance office at 2:15.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to visit a college? A couple of students went and found out what the college life is like.
Hello, I'm Bianca Martinez, and I'm here with
Mrs. Bancroft from the guidance office. Hello.
And today we're going to talk about college visiting. So what advice would you give to students who are first visiting a college?
Well, I guess I'm not sure if we're going to be talking about the seniors that are visiting college or juniors visiting.
Both, juniors and seniors.
Okay, well, I think for seniors right now, they should certainly be making up their minds where they want to attend, and they need to make those college visits very soon. I do know that on April 23rd, we're going to be giving the ACT test to juniors. That might give seniors another date where they wouldn't have as much makeup work.
What should students look for while visiting?
The admissions office has an agenda planned. They usually have a little speaking engagement, and then they also have students that are giving you ideas of what is important when you are on the college campus. Good idea whether or not you've got a good feel for the university that you're attending. It's very different going on an official college visit with the admissions office than it is if you're going down to visit a cousin or brother or sister and it's a weekend. You know, it's very important to do a visit during the week so that you can really get a feel of the academic life of that campus community. So I would encourage you to do so before you select your choice.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That's interesting. What college are you interested in, Caroline?
I'm looking into Valpo. What about you?
You know, I'm still kind of looking around.
Any upperclassmen interested in directing a freshman play should see Mrs. Neth at 9130 for portfolio information. Portfolios are due March 5th.
Well, that's it for today, LC. I'm Amy Elizabeth Gerike.
And I'm Caroline Emily Dienes.
Have a great day.